This is the Eastern Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Monday, August the 25th. Key points to go over is we're going to be expecting an increase in moisture as a big push of monsoon moisture arrives from the south today, and that's going to hang around through Thursday. We can expect higher humidity, increased cloud cover, along with cooler temperatures and daily rounds of showers and thunderstorms through a good chunk of the week. Weather risk outlook looks for minor impacts from showers and thunderstorms through a good chunk of the week. We are looking for drier weather to return to the region on Friday. And with these wet thunderstorms moving in, we could have a chance of some isolated flooding, potentially Tuesday night or Wednesday. But we think it'll be very, very isolated and not widespread at all. So current satellite image, you see quite a bit of cloud cover over the area that's associated with this very slow-moving low-pressure system. Currently, it's located over north-central Nevada, but it will wobble in South Idaho on Tuesday and hang around through Wednesday into Thursday as well. High temperatures today with the added cloud cover and the onset of moisture across the area. Generally cooler, looking for 70s and 80s across most of the region today. Peak winds today aren't very strong, generally around 10 to 15 miles per hour for most of the region. Humidities start getting a little bit warmer, especially a little bit higher, rather, especially across the southern half of our region. Looking for high teens to 20s across the northern half of the region, with many humidities in the afternoon across South Idaho, generally in the 40s. Chances of precipitation increase pretty significantly, especially across South Idaho today. Not so much across the north. They're still waiting on the moisture to get up that way. Rainfall amounts, though, today still look not too terribly strong. Maybe some higher amounts possible down by Oakley and Sweetser, though. Low temperatures tonight, generally in the 50s across much of the region, and you see the minimum humidities to maximum humidities tonight considerably higher than what we've seen the last few days. Chances of rain tonight increase area-wide, generally looking at a lot of 50 to 60% chances of rain across much of the region. A little bit drier up across Lemhi County, although precipitation amounts still looking pretty light across most of the area tonight. High temperatures tomorrow with the added cloud cover and the rain around, generally in the 70s to low 80s across much of the area. Wind gusts once again tomorrow afternoon, generally in the 10 to 15 miles per hour range, and lowest humidity area-wide, generally in the 50 to 60% range, except for up in especially northern Lemhi County, where you're still hanging on to some drier air up that way. Chances of precipitation as we go into tomorrow increase significantly, looking at high chances for rain, although amounts probably not too high, except for in the mountainous terrain where we could see a tenth to a quarter of an inch in some of the hillier terrain. Low temperatures tomorrow night, generally in the 50s across much of the area, and humidity's very, very high across much of the region. A lot of 100% in there tomorrow night. And then chances of precipitation for tomorrow night as well, generally pretty high, generally in the 75 to 80% range, with rainfall amounts looking to be a good solid batch of quarter to half an inch possible across a good chunk of East Idaho. And then high temperatures on Wednesday with a lot of cloud cover and a lot of rain around, generally going to be in the 60s, 70s across much of the region. Not a ton of wind either. Minimum humidities aren't going to be that low. Generally going to be in the 60 to 80% range with all that cloud cover and rain hanging around. Chances of precipitation are high, generally 80 to 90% across much of the region. And rainfall amounts an additional quarter to half an inch during the day on Wednesday. So much of central and eastern Idaho will be picking up quite a bit of moisture through the week. And once again, we have one other day in here Thursday where we're probably going to see additional rainfall. So just to summarize, monsoon moisture will increase significantly and linger through Thursday. This will result in higher humidity, increased cloud cover, cooler temperatures, and daily rounds of showers and thunderstorms. That concludes this morning's briefing, and if you have any questions, comments, please let us know. Thank you.